Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to walk you through a major legal bombshell in the tech world, one that could ripple through how future wireless tech gets developed, licensed, and litigated. It's about Samsung patent law and a nearly $500 million verdict. So here's what went down. In Marshall, Texas, a federal jury just ruled that Samsung Electronics owes $445.5 million to a company called Collision Communications. The jury found that Samsung's devices, things like their laptops, Galaxy smartphones, and other wireless-enabled gear, infringe for patents held by Collision. These patents are tied to standards in 4G, 5G, and Wi-Fi communications. Collision Communications is based in Peterborough, New Hampshire. They filed this lawsuit in 2023, claiming that Samsung stole or illegally used patented methods for making wireless networks more efficient. Interestingly, Collision said these patents originally came from research done by BAE Systems, the defense contractor, though BAE itself isn't a part of this case. Samsung, not surprisingly, fought back. They denied the allegations and challenged the patent's validity. But the jury wasn't convinced and found that Samsung's infringements were willful, which tend to push damages higher. This verdict isn't happening in a vacuum. Samsung has run into multiple nine-figure judgments before in the same East Texas court, including in other wireless and memory technology cases. Now, what does this mean going forward? First, Samsung can and almost certainly will appeal. That process could reduce the award, overturn part of the verdict, or settle things somewhere in between. The legal battle is far from over. Second, the verdict sends a strong signal across the tech industry. Standard essential patents, SEPs, and patents tied to wireless communication remain incredibly valuable. Companies will increasingly guard them, litigate over them, and use them as bargaining chips in licensing deals. Third, this may reshape how Samsung and others approach licensing and R&D in wireless tech. If you could be sued for nearly $500 million, you'll think hard about how your innovations overlap with existing patents, how much you license, and whether you risk going to court. For people like us, users, tech watchers, and industry observers, the key takeaway is that the invisible layer of patents and licensing is as critical to how our phones and networks operate as the visible hardware and software. Behind every fast 5G claim, there's a web of patents, licensing, and legal risk. All right, that wraps up the breakdown of this blockbuster verdict. If you found this interesting, hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, do you think Samsung will win on appeal? And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss updates as this plays out. See you next time.